Cita. Sangye shonam soge shonam la chanchu badu dani kyap suji dagi jinso gi pe sonam gi chola penche sangye jubara sho. Sangye shonam soge shonam la chanchu badu dani kyap suji dagi jinso gi pe sonam gi chola penche sangye jubara sho. Sangye shonam sogin shonam la chanchu badu dani kyap suji dagi jinso gi pe sonam gi chola penche sangye jubara sho. Okay, I speak a bit louder. Those who the set not very good one, alright, so you can hear. Okay, using one more version of the Guide to Bodhisattva Way of Life, not the version you're reading right now. So no point seeing the version. This version is much more concise. It's translated by one Singaporean. Okay, his name is Tosugi. So very good. So she translated the middle Lamrim, the southern Lamrim. So very quite amazing lady. She got a PhD scholarship to study in the university. So when he come back, she's what you call born with the Ministry of Education. So that was about the time the master program, the first master program in Italy, Lama Tsongkhapa Institute started. So he checked with my teacher. She said that should I continue or should I go Italy? So at the throw of a mole, he said it's very good to go. So the family were really supportive, break the bond. I think paid 400,000 that time. Every single thing must pay back. And then she went to Italy and she studied. So she's really hardcore, you know. She take public baths in India, you know. And then when she boil her own vegetable, like a pot cabbage, and extremely simple. I think that one's a past life imprint must be really strong. So I will share her this Guide to Bodhisattva. I have received this Guide to Bodhisattva Way of Life many times from His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So I felt that now we got chapter 8 and chapter 9. So I want to complete the thing so that you know that you got quite substantial amount of things that you have done. So this morning I saw some of you already like I saw Bihua, right? Perspiring, no? So she walked 9 rounds, big one. She want to do 100 rounds. We'll look at you. We'll rejoice. So you can do the small one first, as much as you can. And then you go extra, then you do the big one. I think that would be good too. Then you can hit the 100 round. Rinpoche said that in the stupa itself, main thing is to circumambulate. Then to sit down, read the Heart Sutra or the King of Prayer. Think about the Bodhisattva, that means method and wisdom, as much as you can. So you think the place is too noisy, the chanting, get a little cotton wool or earplug, right? Put the thing. I think that will help you concentrate. So the thing must be near the tree, clear? The further away, it seems like maybe a little bit different. Where under the tree is where the energy is most concentrated, is where the seat is. So you try to go there, and when I walk, I should say all Singaporean bao liao. We kekek, no, we see for we then we close our eyes, don't move. Then people look at you. So just spend as much time. Okay, good. Okay, as maybe there's some request people want to do shopping, alright. So it's by the way, alright. As later we go, I'll tell you which shop things that probably good enough for you all to buy. It's all along the road, and the qualities are not very good. So even you get the thing, it's nothing very special. So the dependent market is no longer there. The thing, maybe they shift to another place. I did not see it anymore. This is no longer around already. So whatever you want to buy, there's something called Taobao. Taobao. Because they all buy from Taobao, come here and sell you one. So from Taobao, that's the best. Easy, they send to your house one. But you want to buy something as a souvenir here, right? I only see there's one shop that got a stupa like golden in color, like the Mahabodhi stupa. They got a certain base. So that one we can roll the 4 Dhammakaya, right? The mantra can fill it up. That one probably something is worthwhile. That means 300 rupiah, 400 rupiah, I can't remember already. So that one is worthwhile. I tell you the shop, then the person will be very happy. So last time when I call my manager to go and buy her, right? Or the other way, because Shara, send Shara there. Okay, so later I prepare the kata, so everybody get one kata. As you leave the door, everybody get one kata. So as you see the Buddha again, they offer kata again. I try to arrange for flowers in the morning, you buy. So as you go, you get the flower, you go inside. 好不好? So I think we do it this way a little bit. You realize that there are many groups doing chanting there. So I saw the Thai group reading the Vinaya Sutra. I'm like, usually only monks supposed to read. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. How can they read the Vinaya Sutra? Very unusual. So the Vinaya is supposed to be only ordained people do. Then I saw Vinaya Sutra. So not sure, maybe the teacher give permission or what, But usually a certain thing for lay, right? We do the sutra. That means from the Kangyu itself, those sutra like Heart Sutra, Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, then we read those. The Vinaya seldom. Because it's so that the lay don't always look fault of the venerable, the monks, then they criticize, then become negative for them. I think that's the point. Then you can see that so many people walking around. So this morning we did well. We exactly according to plan. That's really good. So later after this, you will realize that I can't send to you right now, but the paragraphing, the English that they use, Sugi have used very simple but very succinct point. She's got this ability to really group the point into one point and really bring it out. So in the master program, she did really well. So she's the assistant teacher. So the Geshe will teach. She will give tutorial to the grouping one. So she focused on one thing. I will do translation job. So she do translation job. So in your life right now, you got a certain job that you do for your living, but you should do what are the things? Lead a pure life. Lead a pure life. Lead a pure life. Imagine your milk. If you don't protect it, the germs go inside her, right? Then got problem already. Lead a pure life. You have to protect it one. It cannot be anyhow go and expect it to be pure. You have to protect it. You have to put inside the fridge or cover it or everything. If the generator not working, must quickly on the electricity not working, correct? You must on the generator, or you have a UPS called, you know what's UPS? Not United Parcel Service. You know uninterrupted power supply. That's what I have in my house, battery. In Sarah many years ago, they get maybe 2-3 hours of electricity per day, and usually in the night time one. Very, very late at night, because they supply the electricity to the businesses to do their thing. Then night time they then transfer the grid, because they no need to operate. So they transfer the grid, become what you call cheaper. Not cheaper lah. They can allow the bandwidth for them to do the thing. So lead a pure life, a pure life. So Buddha had led a pure life. How he lived a pure life? He lived a pure life by receiving the vow, keeping the vow, rejoicing every single day that I have pure vow, pure life. So when you have pure life, it means that you do not. So pure life means pure mind, pure speech, pure action. So if you have a pure view of thing, how you see thing, pure means according to how the thing exists, and then you understand it, you act on that understanding. So from pure view, you have pure thinking, how you think of thing. When you think of things correctly, purely, you speak purely, act purely, livelihood pure. And then once you got some stability, you say that I find so much joy now, pure joy, pure mindfulness, pure concentration, then you will have pure wisdom. So pure can be also loosely translated. Perfection means a mind that got bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is a quite simple word to understand, the wish to become a Buddha, and then bring everybody to become a Buddha. Then if I ask you how, now it's inside here, chapter 1 to chapter 10, all the things that you need to do is inside. It's not really that difficult, but it's difficult to bring to the forefront. I think of this person first. Think of this person first. Then you think of yourself. 断爱我执，升起爱他心. So all y'all, I realize that this is the only group, correct, that I go for. That means whatever time, you're pretty punctual one. Pretty punctual. Actually there's no issue, everybody very cordial. I think this is the difference between when you go out with Buddhist group, right? People punctual, and another group is like you go tour. You ever go tour before, right? They got all sort of pattern come out one, right? You say what time must be there, then. So this is really keep it up, okay? So we got to after this, because it's relatively, how many pages? Let me see. Page 56 to 95. So 40 pages. I will take probably 1 over hour. So before 6 o'clock, we'll have the dinner. So After dinner, we walk up to the coach again, then we will drive there, then we do the same sequence. This time, the crowd is very good. The crowd, not so much crowd. Last time we have, the ladies need to queue all the way until you go out to the rickshaw, the auto there, then a little bit further, then one by one, check one. Oh, it take forever. Then you queue there, then you queue inside again one more time. It will take like half an hour to go in. So now we go inside there, it doesn't take us a lot of time. So generate a very strong motivation to lead pure life. Rejoice in all those people who do the prayer, chant very loud, whatever thing one. Rejoice in all the thing. So I more prefer a quieter place to do the teaching. So I think y'all can concentrate better. When you go there, it's very holy, but you can't concentrate very well, alright? Then you cannot hear all the sound. So this one you have to purely hear my sound because I can't send to you right now. How? So after the whole thing, I will send it to you. I will send it to you. Okay, join palms. Okay, we do a short mandala. Saji puge suje meto drum rila linchi ni de gembadi sangge shindu ni de wagi jogo namla chinla chobarasho edam guru rana mandala kamniya taya mi. His Holiness said that if you got no time to study the entire book of the Guide to Bodhisattva Way of Life, then you concentrate on chapter 6 and chapter 8. Chapter 6 and chapter 8. Chapter 6 was the chapter on patience. Chapter 8 is teaching on concentration, how to develop mindfulness, and then the chapter on exchanging self for others, this particular aspect. So these two chapter is singled out. So when you go back, I'll send you the soft copy, then try to focus on 6 and 8 first. Then after that, you can read the rest of the thing at your own leisure. The whole essence of may the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. Inside that encapsulate all the 10 chapters of the Guide to Bodhisattva Way of Life. I was with the author, the reincarnation of the author Shantideva. This life he reincarnated, but we don't able to see him in pure form. Shantideva always showed the aspect of passing away at very young age. So one of my teachers, Geshe Kunja, said, wow, Shantideva, this life I see 3 reincarnations already. 每次都10多岁就往生了。So this life, this current one, decided to disrobe, married, so now in Switzerland, got one daughter. Then you think, oh, Shantideva got daughter. 这个不是他 because of our karma, we cannot see him in pure monk's form. So we went animal liberation with him. So only me, him, and then one more person. So he only said one prayer. So he is saying this one. He's reciting the essence of the Guide to Bodhisattva Way of Life. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May the born no decline but increase forevermore. He keeps reciting that. Then at the end of the film, then I do the delegation. As long as space remain, as long as sentient being remain, and I beg, I will remain to free the misery of the world. Then he looked at me, he like, this is nice. It's quite amazing, right, to have the author of the text in front of you in this form, lay form, got wife, got baby, like must be my karma. But he's very unmistaken. He's definitely Shantideva. He got direct access to His Holiness. Every time His Holiness say, you come to me when you got anything, must come more often. Because 我们的业重，我们不会看到西天菩萨修相。So to see a venerable in close proximity, then is something not happen to most of the time one. And especially those practicing in the cave, right? They will not ask you, what's your realization? You don't ask your member, what's your realization? They don't tell you one. They say, even I tell you, you also don't understand also. And also difficult to explain to someone. And the worst that you create obstacle, sure or not, you got this type of realization. Then you create an obstacle inside your practice itself. Okay, good. So now we join palms. I will finish concept chapter 8 and chapter 9. Having developed chapter 8, teaching on concentration, having developed joyous effort in that way, I should place my mind in meditative stabilization. The man whose mind is distracted dwell between the fangs of affliction. Through isolation of body and mind, no destruction will occur. Therefore, I should abandon the world and completely discard conceptualization. At a certain point of your practice itself, beginning you need to have concept to understand. Then at a certain point you're so familiar with the concept, you don't need to think of the concept. You can come to the conclusion that will become non-conceptual. So right now you're seeing things through a veil of glass, like a glass panel, not directly. There's still like glass. Then after do it non-conceptual means remove the glass panel, then you see the thing directly. So they say rely on the teaching, not the teacher. Rely on the meaning, not the rely on the meaning, not the teaching. Rely on the ultimate, not the rely on the ultimate, not the conventional. Rely on the non-conceptual mind, not the conceptual mind. Non-conceptual mind means directly seeing the thing one. So this two means completely discard conceptualization. Means at the end you have to discard clinging. So emptiness is an experience. It's not something you can describe to people. So when someone tell you, hey, emptiness like that means you know the person haven't got it yet, because they're not described one. 无缘可期. Moving. Because the attachment and due to craving for material gain and the like, the world is not abandoned. Therefore, I shall abandon this, the skill analyzed in this way. Having understood that affliction are completely destroyed by the special insight and down with calm abiding, first of all, I should search for calm abiding. Further, this is achieved with the joy and who is unattached to the world. Without renunciation, you can't develop calm abiding. Without renunciation, a mind that see, there's nothing wrong with enjoying cakes or whatever thing, but that will distract you to place your mind 100%, to have calm abiding 100% focusing on the thing, not focusing on any other thing anymore. So to have that, you need to have calm abiding. That means you live in pure vow, have few wants, quite happy to eating whatever food is available. That means you don't have any attachment outside one. Then you decided, I will put all my energy on this. So this is how you then will progress. Moving on. Because the attachment of one impermanent thing has for the impermanent being, he will not see beloved one for thousand of life. Not seeing them, I will not be happy. Also my mind will not be set in equipoise. Even if I see them, there will be no satisfaction. Thereby, as before, I will be tormented by craving. Through being attached to sentient being, I will be completely obscured by the perfect reality. My mind of disillusion will also be destroyed. In the end, I'll be tormented by sorrow. By only thinking of them, this life will pass without any meaning. Friends and relatives lacking permanence will even destroy the everlasting Dharma. If I behave in the same way I do equal to infortune to the childish, I will certainly proceed to the lower realm. If I not led up to those unequal infortune, what is the use of entrusting myself to the foolish? One moment they are friends, and in a while they become enemy. Since they become angry, even at the source of joy, it's difficult to please ordinary being. Here Shantideva say, you can't please everyone. So if at this moment now you want to please everybody, you're going to get yourself very disappointed. So mentally you keep the energy to practice. Verbal and physically, no need to meet them for the time being. But mind, you never give up them at all. You pray for them, they will achieve enlightenment for them, their sake. If you take your energy and talk to them, then you'll not be able to accomplish the purpose of calm abiding, because they will need time. And distraction, awaited mind. So you can't please them one, because sentient beings are deluded. The more you give, the more they take. 你给我一处，我给你一车，对不对？他要一车。So the more and more, then after you realize that there isn't anything. So I've helped the Geshe Sonam, right? One of the monks to, he got an orphanage, he got old folks home, then he also feed to the, then he told me, Gen means teacher, remember, never give your phone number to the Indian. They will call you every minute until your phone cracks. Don't give. He told me, don't give. He like very serious. Don't give. You give, you suffer. You don't know handle them. They will cry on the phone. They will do everything. Then you, I've ever had compassion, you know. No. At this current moment right now, right, you can give whatever you can able to give without distracted from the thing. Because once you feel 一种压力在那边, right, then that means it's beyond you already. He said, don't give your phone number. So I, okay, I don't give. I said, I don't need give. I'm going everything through you, so you, I'm not going to do. So I usually do, someone doing the right, just support lah, whatever thing. So I think that's the way how I do it. Moving on. They are They are envious of superior, competent to be equal, the proud towards inferior. They are considered when prayer. And if anything unpleasant is said, they get angry. What's the benefit obtained from the childish? So the childish only want to hear the thing they want to hear. The childish want to hear the thing they want to hear. The childish means those got self-cherishing, heart, pride, ego. They think they are always correct. They know everything. So for this and how to guide the people, because they are all full, they can't. So there was one time one person went to see a great teacher, a Zen master, So when he see the Zen master, then he prostrate, he say, "When come here, I want to learn something." So the Zen master, okay, so first you have tea. So the Zen master take the cup, then he take the teapot, he pour. He keep on pouring, and the tea keep on flowing, Then he say, stop. The thing overflow. You say, yeah, your mind also full right now. How am I going to put anything inside you when there's no space? You're like the cup overflow with everything. There's nothing. So you need to empty some cup. So this shows that there is a lot of unlearning we need to do. So it's better in the very beginning, we follow a very unmistaken teacher so that you don't need to unlearn. You learn something very direct. So the guide to Bodhisattva way of life is a very unmistaken text. Or else you read some modern day religion, right? They got one religion called creationalism. I create one. That means they can have all sorts of things just to feel good for that moment. But it's not backed by philosophy in accordance to the truth. So childish people, so you have to make some wise choice. Mentally, you never give up on them, mentally. But physically and verbally, just keep that distance. No need say bad thing, no need. But just verbally don't talk. So because it affect you, you will affect you. Moving on. Through association with childish, non-virtue will certainly assure, such as praising myself and bettering others, and discuss the joy of cyclic existence. You start discuss, this one good, that one good, there's this place, so you get distracted. Others and I relying upon each other in this way will bring about nothing but ruin. They will not enact my purpose, and I too will not enact their purpose. I should free away from the childish people. When they encounter, I should please them joyfully. I should behave well, merely ordinarily, without become greatly familiar. In the same way, a bee take honey from a flower, I should take merely the purpose of Dharma and remain unfamiliar, as I have never seen all of them before. That means don't describe. The bee, don't say beautiful flower. I only want to take from beautiful flower. But the bee want honey, correct? Ugly flower, red flower, yellow flower. The bee go there and do the job. They don't say, this person I like, I give more, this person, no. The bee, very focused. He only want to take honey. As long as the flower got honey, I will extract it. Whether nice, not nice, beautiful, not beautiful, no, I just go. Same thing, when you help sentient beings, correct? You want to extract the essence from them by giving them. Don't discriminate, they are high nor low, nice looking, not nice looking, whatever, no discrimination. Because the essence is that they give you a chance to practice, so they can accumulate virtue. Moving on. I have many possessions as well as honor, and many people like me, nurturing conceit in this way. I shall make terrified after that, so thoroughly confused mind by the combination of whatever attachment to this and that, multiply into thousand, suffering will ensure and arise. Hence, the wise should not be attached. Fear is produced from attachment. Firmly understand well, that is the nature of things to be discussed. Although I have many possessions, be famous and well spoken of, I do not know where the collection of possession and renown will go. If there is someone who deride me, what is there for me to be happy about in being praised? And if there's another who praise me, what is there to be unhappy about in being derided? So as there are people who praise you, like you, love you, there are also equal amount of people who do not like you. So when you think of it, these are things, because there's a high means there's a low. This is a polarized. So you say, no, Ping Ten Xing, this one don't make you too high, this one don't make you too low. You say, okay, even you praise me is your pure view, because everything is labeled from your own mind. Even this person say you are very bad, you also, this person come out and say, he put the label, I'm not nice. Why should I be so affected by their label? So this is really a practice. If you understand the logic behind, because whatever they say is nice or not nice, is depending on your mind that moment in time. Whether this food is delicious, not delicious. So lunch, the Thai food was delicious, correct? No? You try to eat every day, you crave for Indian food. Sifu, can I eat Indian food? So we eat about 10 days Indian food, correct? You're about limit already, correct? No? You see the rice and dal, you're about here already. In the monastery, the monks eat for all their life rice and dal. Whole life. They don't even think about food coming, I know it's rice and dal. So they add a little bit of chili powder or whatever thing, just to finish the thing, have 吃得饱, then they go off. So once in a while, they collect enough money, they go and buy some momos to eat. Then fried dumpling, you know. So that's the most delicious food. Steamed one or fried one. Okay, moving on. Even if the victor is unable to please the being of various inclination, then what is there to mention about the negative person such as I? Therefore, I should give up worldly thought. Even the Buddha got people to criticize, right? So people criticize you, I'm not surprised, right? You say, wow, people criticize me. The Buddha say, hey, people also criticize me. Then you think like that. Then maybe you can agree. Okay, Buddha also. We like to be in the same shoe syndrome. You know, last time when you go to school, that your marks then jialat. Then your friend show you his mark. Same. They're all same. Wow, hang. We are all okay. Suddenly you feel you're very okay, you know. Because you compare. You like to feel the same. So when you cannot criticize by people, then Buddha say, don't worry. I also cannot criticize before. You see, won't die one. Let's understand this. Understanding the thing you hear from me, right? You have to think. If the situation arises, right? All impermanent. There's a rising moment, the abiding moment of that experience, and the ceasing moment of experience. All impermanent things are in nature of suffering. The more you grasp at it, I want to hold on to it, you will suffer. The more you have aversion, you push away, you will suffer. Just aware for it. Let it dissolve back to the mind again. When you find the space, there will be that wisdom that know what to do. But you never give space. You have to try for a while. The first thing that arises that people talk, when you give yourself arising, abiding, ceasing, you realize that it's actually not worth to quarrel the person, you know. Not worth at all for your mental peace. Then for a while I say, wow, 真笨呢，为什么跟他吵架? I put myself so low to quarrel and I don't get anything. Anyway, when both people are quarreling, they could be next to one another, but they shout at one another, correct? No? They are so near, but they shout. It's like you're not listening to me. But when someone you feel very close, you whisper, okay, you understand what I say, correct? No? You feel very close, so you whisper. But quarrel that time, they're so near you, wow. Because you feel so far away from me, even next to one another when you quarrel. So when you talk to your girlfriend or husband, 可以吗? You won't, 可以吗? Okay. You don't do that thing, 可以吗? Okay. No, you say, 可以吗? 可以. Correct, you whisper when you feel someone close to you, correct? No? You don't someone look like, don't do that. 23. They read sentiment where no possession. They say bad things about those who do. How they will be in nature by difficult to get along, produce sentiment. It has been said by the Tathagata, never befriend the childish, because without their welfare, this childish one will not be. Because without their welfare, this childish one will not be happy. When shall I come to deal with this delight? Oh, birds free, deer, birds and trees in the forest, and say nothing unpleasant when associated with them. So here, Shantideva is saying, better go somewhere isolated, right? Where the birds and trees. You see, if those your mind untamed, you could be angry with the birds. You know, they would right? You're so angry one. Then the rat or everything. So I went to the cave. So there are one type of bird that can talk. They are very loud one. They are extremely loud one type of bird there. They can stay 4,900 meters. So they must have very good lungs. So there are maybe 3 or 4 species. One type of bird is a black type of bird. Raven, the big red color one. This bird very clever. I put my fruit outside on the glass panel, right, like apple, right. One day he came here, then he knocked at my window. Then he looked there. I want your apple. It's actually clever. I got video. I'm gonna show you all. I will send. You knock at the window. You know someone inside. Like that, I don't know who this person is. But the rat. I only got one rat. The name is called tennis ball. 小肥. 小肥 is grey color skin at the back, white color belly, round like Mickey Mouse like that one. Slap kind of tennis ball like that. 小肥. So 小肥, I buy the multi-grain bread, right? Because by the time you go up there, because of moisture, everything, right? After one day, it will get a little bit moldy. So usually I put one loaf there. That means he let him. I thought he eat many days. No, 小肥 one night finish everything. I thought 小肥很多朋友嘞，小肥一个人而已。So he take the thing he had. He take, but 小肥 like to eat what? If I peel carrot skin, like I slice, then one thing. Next day I come, hey, I thought I peel carrot skin, not finish. 小肥 like to eat carrot skin, potato skin, all those soft one, thinner one, easy to bite. Bread so thick. 没变了 no. So I think I got feeling 他拉去 right, keep stash like all you all got stash in your luggage bag right now, your noodle or your cookie or whatever thing, right? Your comfort food, 对不对? Your comfort food. So 小肥 also got. So if you go with the animal don't quarrel you, right not? That's why a lot of people say, 师父，我跟我猫狗比较容易嘞，我跟它相处我很难呢。Shantideva agree with you. He said, yeah, it's definitely easier one. But you don't overcome your this disability, right? You never improve, right now. So you have to say when. Here you got karma abiding, real shamatha. That means through analysis. Then no one is a problem. That means you can able to handle everybody. 26. I shall dwell in cave, in empty shrine, or at the feet of a tree. At the feet of a tree means someone practice austerity. That means I stay with no shelter. One of my teachers stay under the tree for 6 years, under an apple tree. That means you got 2 more. He's able to burn, ignite here, and bring the temperature up by 5 or 6 degrees centigrade on. So he don't feel, because his mind is no longer focused outside. He's able to activate the pure energy inside the mind. Like right now, if you just now have been resting for a while, you realize that you're more or less like your battery charged already. If just now it's so hot, we go and walk around, you'll be quite tired, you can't focus anymore. So there is that how to preserve it so that you use your energy in the most efficient manner. There is that thought. So all your adult definitely you need. So as you become 50, coming to 60, then going 70, then you realize that you're not as young as 20 like this. 21, 几头 one. 几头 chiong recover quite fast. Those 5头6头 one, 但不加烂啊，爬楼梯爬到最掉无，哇，卡酸。All the thing will start to, 爱捶了师父，爱捶了，爱逼啊，捶。You can't one. So dealing with, so most of us is not so much of, we can deal with hardship, but emotionally we cannot let go. We got some pride, why this person talk to me like this? So if you don't have any expectation from they must treat you anywhere, it's fine. So if you don't meet too many people, right, then usually it's pretty fine. You are quite chill one. But when you meet people, then you know that how much progress have you cultivated, then you know, wow, 师父没有看到人I thought I so sorry. 看到我感觉到我还没有什么进步嘞。我看到他们我就讨厌。No, this is because you did not meditate well enough. So it's important. Moving on. When shall I not look back at, be without attachment? When shall I come to dwell in place that's not held as mine, which is by nature spacious, and where I behave freely without attachment? I remember when I went up to the cave, every night when I finished my session, I would walk down to about 4,800 meters, about 1.5 kilometers to, there's a lake there called Omeso. So this particular lake is the lake of, we call it Chiringma. So I walk there, I see the thing there, I walk back. Maybe this thing take about 2 hours. I did not lock my cave because my cave, the lock spoiled. I don't carry any money. 我会感觉到一个很自在的感觉。It's like no one around, you just walk. It's a very, very unusual feeling that you can't. That means you walk, you will not meet anyone. You just walk. The feeling of freedom. I think most of you all didn't have this experience, but it's a very unique experience. For the very time, right? When you walk, you hear your own breathing, and you see your own footstep. Unless some animal come. So that day the yeti came and also the snow leopard came. Snow leopard leaves shit for me to see. One day I walk, I'm not going to see the thing because I walk quite often, so I can see. The snow leopard footprint is 1, 2, 3, big, in front 3 big round one, then behind 2 small one, so got 5. I think their paws got 5 parts. So, and got 1 baby one. So the Rinpoche that day came up to me here, he said, oh, the snow leopard. One shit there, I said, This don't look like dog shit. Dog don't come here one. I know Glowali, I didn't see dog. So they only, then he said, that's the snow leopard. This one so big, 不是人啊，人不是 got like that. 人 the footprint can see one. 人 one. So this person, what he eat? Black color. So then along the way, I see like fur, brown, black color fur. So I asked Rinpoche, what is this? Oh, this is when the animal, like snow leopard, right, eat the thing, the fur don't digest, they poop out, right, all the fur come out. I said, oh. So when you born animal, it become very difficult, right? You start to eat all the thing. There's one type of animal that look very cute one, very big, like E.T. like that, the eyes very thin, then the paw look like frog. But this animal every night need to eat maybe 300 to 400 animal to like small little insect, flies. He go, then come back. So he need to eat 1/3 his weight or something like that. Every night you kill, look cute but killer. Look cute but it's a killer. So once you're born in the animal realm, it's almost impossible you got a chance to come out because you don't have someone hear any mantra, you will not circumvent any holy object. Then all will be in vain for a long time. For every one insect you kill and you enjoy yum, right? Then you create a cause to be reborn again in the lower realm. So sentient beings are pitiful, have compassion on them. Those who are pure will have compassion. You start to think. Then you generate kindness for them. Moving on. When shall I come to live without fear, having things such as a begging bowl, wearing clothes not wanted by all, not even hiding this body, having gone to the charnel ground, means cemetery? When shall I deduce that this body of mine and the skeleton of others bear the property of indistinguishment? So once you say that all of us are the same, one day will die, we start to be less attached. We will start to become less attached to the look. But we still have, I remember I saw Ken Rinpoche the last time, right? Remember Roger come, hey, you look fat. It was quite funny. He at the door, he come and look fat. Ken Rinpoche, no, not fat, but still what they think I like. Because there's still that me there, the me. When you say something about me, I feel the need to defend. I must defend you. So the guys, please don't tell the girl are fat. It's the most dumb thing you say from your mouth. Oh, 你很肥. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. They will get hurt. You can say anything to me, but don't say I'm fat. Please don't say I'm fat. It was quite funny. So one of my teachers, they say, come down from mountain, practice long time, then come back, then say, oh, you're so fat. Then straight away the mind, the face become angry. Say I'm fat. I thought you practice long time. What, I mean, few words never hit you, huh? See, the fat is you got a concept. I cannot be fat. Concept, correct? Fat means what? I really don't know. Fat means relative to something, correct? If you got no idea, if you don't have any concept, I must hear something from anyone, feeling group, being praised, being respected, gaining something, or having pleasure, then nothing will affect you. So the 8 worldly dharma, 八风, 你首先一定要走到八风吹不动. So the 8 worldly dharma do not affect you. This must be your preliminary practice. Always check your mind under this or not. Always check, always check, always check, always check. When with others, watch your speech. When we are alone, watch your mind. I'd rather you watch some YouTube or whatever thing that chill out a bit. You can't focus on the text everything one. You will go bonkers on. That's why I make you all go and walk around. Walk around, reset one hard to try. I understand. So you try. You walk 10 rounds, 20 rounds, 30 rounds. You read, Sifu, that meaning come out, It's like that one. Or you read the thing and suddenly one day, I never have this experience. This word means this. Those people copy Sutra one will know. They copy, then suddenly, Sifu, these words, last time never have this meaning. And suddenly the thing just pop up. Because you have clear some karmic obscuration. Moving on. This body of mine will also become so because of this order. Not even the fox will come close to body of mine. There will come a time when this will happen. Although this body arose as a unit, the bone and the flesh which was born will break and separate. What need is there to mention other friend? At birth I was born alone. At death I will die alone. So 就是一个来一个去，单独的来单独的去。The people say this love, 不能同年同月同日生，但愿同年同月同日死。I say, then go where? My teacher say, Die, simple process. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Don't breathe in. That's the beginning of your death process already. You say, you should worry, be thinking, where are you going after that? 智者会想会去哪，也是你没有想咯，你会浪费我们这个小满人生，非常短暂而已。If the suffering doom cannot be taken by others, what is the use of hindering friends? In the same way as those who embark on the road own a place of stay, likewise those who embark on the path of existence own an abode of birth. Until the time comes for it to be supported by the 4 pallbearers from that, while the world is completely sickened, till then I shall retire to the forest. Now, 阿底峡尊这我们的七天菩萨是这样 there will once someone carry you out, like pallbearer means someone carry your body. So in Tibet, they take the body. If you die in Tibet, Lhasa, right? They take the body, they wrap it in kata, like this. Then they put on the thing. They go Jokang, circumambulate 3 times. After they circumambulate Jokang 3 times, Jokang inside here got the Jowo Shakyamuni Buddha, the 16-year-old Hao Buddha. So Wencheng Gongchu bring over one. So you circumambulate. Then either they go Tianzang, near to Sarah or Gandan. So there are people who professional one. So they got a certain thing, they cut you can see your skin very loose one. They take the skin, they cut all the skin, the flesh one thing, then they check. Then the last one left your head, right? Then they'll crack the thing. Then the last part, they'll open up the brain, then they take the brain, then dessert, that's the dessert for the vulture. The vulture all stand there, no? All stand there. Their vulture maybe 1.2. I saw the vulture before. It's actually pretty scary. If you are in India, you cannot eat buffalo because Hindu don't eat cow one. Eat cow. So when the buffalo die, right, you can see all the vulture come. So there was once this yak fell down where I was doing retreat in Jokang, in Rowaling. So when the cow died, right, because of the avalanche, right, the cow died, the yak died. After a while, you see all the vulture came, It seems that they can smell death very far away. So they start to eat. Then for 2 days they stand there because cannot fly. Really? I asked the Rinpoche, why they don't say fat law? Fat. If you try to tell the vulture you're pui, because he cannot understand concept. So human being making sound. So he stand there for 2 days until the thing digests, poop a bit, then they take off. The vulture are really, really big. Really, really big. So our body temporarily is to be used for what? We can use it to form amusement, or you can do it for future life happiness for yourself and others. If you keep on hubbing the point, you have to reinforce yourself. So the pallbearer carry the body. He say, now maybe it's time for me to go somewhere alone and practice. You have the feeling about when you go there, it's different story. 师父，我很后悔我没有带那个东西来快手面。今天我一直想，我搞一下 buy 2 packet, and now only left 1 packet. I remember once I went up to Laudo for practice. So someone went Hong Kong. Hong Kong got one TB shop called, I can't remember the name, Eunogen or something like that. So he buy me 1 packet of seaweed cracker. So every day I only got 1 packet. So the instant noodle, I eat instant noodle and that's it. No instant noodle. Every day I eat instant noodle with eggs and the vegetable they grow up there one. For first day you eat very delicious. After you eat for 20 days, wow, instant noodle based me aside. So I see, but I cannot take dal and rice because a lot of wind. Wow, I can take off, so I cannot take. Then only no choice, they survive on the instant noodle, But after a while I realized I was suffering from change. So I just eat to eat. No choice, no energy, cannot practice. No energy. Then I say, next time come back, I must have one list of things. When I was 1986, 22 years old, I attended one course called Ranger course. Ranger course is 65 days of training. Every day we sleep about 3-4 hours. So we are given 1/3 ration. That means you go out for field training. Every day you give a 2 water bottle and you survive 1 packet of biscuit. That means 5 pieces. Then they give you a canned food. They got braised pork, they got sardine. Braised pork, sardine, and baked bean. So you always hungry, but you are always hungry, and every day you sleep about 3 to 4 hours only. Whatever time you sleep, you wake up at 3:30. Whatever time you sleep at 1 o'clock, you wake up 3:30. You sleep 2 o'clock, you wake up 3:30. You sleep at 12 o'clock, but never before 12 o'clock midnight one. They will make sure they harass us, such that you give us inside that your mind always for 65 days. Tired like mad, 管他没有So I realized that during the particular course itself, right, we are so hungry, so we write in our sleeve, once I book out Changi Point, I want to eat this first, then followed by this, then followed by this, then followed by this. Then sometimes I write, no, I think eat this one first. Then we also say, which one I want to eat first, But when I finish the course, when you got all to eat, suddenly you don't feel. I realized it was desire. It was absolutely desire. Absolute desire. So water is very precious when you go up there. So we walk for 1-2 kilometers. We're so thirsty, that's so dry, because you got 2 water bottles only, and the next resupply come, then got water. So we had to, every time water got, we pour into the cap, we take one sip. We are really hardcore. So once my friend, the sardine juice he pour inside, he shake, then he drink sardine, the water, flavor one. I said, walao, why got people put sardine juice inside, drink the thing one? He drink water. The course is really hardcore. It really pushes us to the physical limit. So remember, we cannot fall asleep during the lecture. If you fall asleep, you got minus. Once you get 3 major minus, you're out of course. 3 major minus, you're out of course. So you cannot sleep. So I remember people not to sleep, correct? Literally, you pour the water. Take water bottle, you do like rinse your eyes, It's very painful one. But the girls then pour. Sleep. Pour, they sleep. We are so tired. But we know we need to press on. We cannot give up. There was something inside the mind. We shall not give up. So you realize after a while, 3-4 o'clock, the person blow whistle, beep, we'll wake up, man. So after we finish the call, unable blow whistle. Literally, man. I got people the same color as me, man. In 10 minutes, we can take shower, kiwi, boots, do everything in 10 minutes, man. You won't believe it, right? 10 minutes, 60 people bathe, 10 minutes can finish, man. There are some colleagues of mine who, one pee, go inside there, no need to take boots, whatever thing. So in the morning, no need to wear anything, so wear same one. Because I'm so tired, absolutely tired. So this is part where we have some pride. We go there as an officer, right? Those are NCO, right? Specialists, we must have some pride. Even we are tired, we don't show we are tired. Body can be tired, mind cannot be tired. They say body can be sick, mind cannot be sick. So same as your body can be how difficult, mind cannot be sick. Then this is from our training, from our aspiration. We see example of our guru. I say, mind cannot be sick. Mind must always maintain a very high order of operational readiness. Very high level of operational readiness. 36. There will be no one around to harm me with the morning, and thus there may no one to distract me from a recollection of Buddha and the like. Okay, so one tip, when someone passes away, right, you cannot go there and cry like mad. You cry like mad when the things that you distract the person will have attachment, and then he'll stay in samsara. So what to do there? Recite Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay. So at the time of inside the books, right, if you got black cat, right, black cats cannot go inside the thing. If the black cat will go, because black cat, other spirit can enter the thing. They can disturb their meditation at their future rebirth. Black cat. So I'm like so surprised when I see it in the scripture, I'm like, how come like this one? Because they get black cat, the spirit can enter and then can disturb the spirit in meditation. Take away some life force or maybe create obstacle for their good rebirth. They get fear afraid, fear afraid of the thing, or create attachment, mainly attachment. Moving on. Therefore, I shall dwell alone, happy and contented, due to the insignificant difficulty in delightful forest, pacifying all distraction. They say insignificant difficulty because all the difficulty we find, like no food, a bit cold, whatever thing, is insignificant compared what you're about to achieve. So the price to pay is actually very little. It's actually not too difficult. Once you get used to it, that means you are able to. Isn't it黑 cannot go alone because there 5 o'clock means black color one cannot see anything one. But for me, I'm very happy because black color, you're on a little bit of red color light, like photographic room like that. They say, wow, your room very cozy. Cozy for what? Sleeping. Yeah. It's like very, very nice, 很有情调啊, like but you are focused, you go there to train your mind, subdue your mind. So we must be under the guidance of a teacher. They're able to say, you go up there for what? We're going to go up there to do, let's say, we try to walk 100 rounds. Those are very strong, walk 100 big round. Those are middling, okay, maybe 10 big one, 30 middling one, and 50 small one. But those are whatever thing, I think, okay, I want one big round, one middle one, the rest I do small one. Correct or not? So up to us to do the thing. But there are different level of practitioner at different, because of our imprint. But our mind got no form. Is it possible to raise to the occasion? I think you are so a little bit directly proportional to your physical strength right now. If you are injured, you got a lot of pain. It's very difficult to push yourself. I must say, when you're sick, like now to titit lah, purify now, to titit, horizontal. You got fever, correct or not? Like I never see him so jalat now for a while. So to titit, maybe to 1 day or 2 days, purify some negative karma. So you see, young people 20 years old cannot be like flu, then because karma ripen. So how much difficulty can you take? Is it possible mind over matter right now? I would like to say your mind is relatively, you think you're strong, but actually not very strong. It's not very strong. It's strong, we say pack your full pack now, we are going out. We'll walk to Super. Sifu cannot walk Super, so many. Your mind must be able to do what? So it's much better to do whatever we are doing currently, incremental, constantly. So Buddha says, not necessarily must practice hard or intensely, practice constantly. So try to remember the word consistency. It's more important than hard, but only 1 day. Very strong for 1 day. It's better all the way through. Moving on. In delightful forest, specifying all distraction, 38. Having given all order thought, we only one thought in me. I shall strive to set my mind in equipoise in order to subdue it. Both in this world and the next, desire give rise to great misfortune. Established in this one killing, bondage fraying, the hell and the light in the next. As their sake, many request. The first make through the mere and female messenger, negativity and notoriety too are not shunned for their sake. You even engage in fearful deeds for them. I even exhaust your wealth. You greatly enjoy, completely embracing them. If they are not nothing other than skeleton, rather than being so desirous and completely obsessed, towards which is neither under the control nor belongs to you, why do you go to the state beyond sorrow? In the first place, making effort, you leave her face and drew towards you. However, she bashfully looked down. Previously, whatever anyone looked at her face was covered with a beard. But now, why do you run away upon looking behind this face of affliction as if it had been removed by the vulture? You completely guard it, even when others cast their eye upon it. Why, miser, do you not guard it while you are devouring it, if they are devouring it? This moment is saying that while someone is alive, right, you see their face very pretty, but the person like die, their face, you don't even want to take one look at them. You don't even want to take one look at them, because this is actually the work of your mind, exaggeration. Very, very, very pretty. If it's really from his own side, you go to universe contest, or no need judge one. Everybody so now, this one Miss Universe, but everybody 各花入各眼, right? Oh, this one nice or not? You number her or not? So it's nothing from his own side. It's depending on the karma of the person that judge one. So you ask the monk, this one nice or? I say, okay lah, good karma. She have planted before, clean altar. How to look pretty? If you want to come back here, look pretty one, please sweep your altar, clean your altar, make it very clean. Then next time come back, face clean. But a lot of pimples one. Your granny say jia peng ho lo bo chung kui liang ho chan pimples, 三条气I'm not so sure about that. But altar table very 乱 one, confirm. 雀斑. Having given a thought, with only one thought in me, I shall try to set my mind in control, subdue it. Both the new and the next, desire giving rise to fortune, established in one killing, bondage and fearing, and the hell light. For the sake, many requests are made through the mere feeling, negativity and notoriety are not shunned for the sake. Even engage in futility, even exhaust your you're greatly and completely embracing it. They are nothing other than skeleton, rather than so desire and completely obsessed, towards which others your control not belongs to you. Why do you go to sit beyond sorrow? In the first way, making effort, you leave a face and drew it to you. However, especially look down. Previously, whether anyone look or her face was covered, now you run away upon looking. His face was being removed about you. You completely got it. Even when other casts are about, why miser do you not get? Why they are divine? If you seen this heap of flesh, the vulture and other eat, why do you make offering of flower, garland, sandalwood, and ornament to the foods of others? If you are frightened by the skeleton you see, even though they do not move, why are you not frightened but similar to a zombie which move around with a few intention? You are attached to it even when it's covered. Why do you not desire it when it's uncovered? If you have no need for it, why do you embrace it when it's covered? If both excrement and saliva arise solely from food, why do you not dislike this excrement and find joy in saliva? Cotton too is soft to the touch, but while you find no delight in pitto, you think it does not smell. Lustful one, you are confused as what is unclean. Thinking I cannot copulate with this cotton, although it is soft to touch, confused, negative, and lustful people become angry towards it. If you have no attachment to the unclean, then why do you copulate with another? This is a cage of bone tied with muscle, plastered over with mud of flesh. So Shantideva is trying to use a more poetic term. Our skeleton is called cage, muscle, then plaster with some flesh. So he's trying to break it down for you. If you yourself have many unclean things that you constantly have to utilize, our obsession for the unclean, also in other bags of you, why do you desire it? 54. I delight in this flesh. If this is what you wish to touch and behold, why do you not desire flesh in this natural shape, devoid of the mind? Any mind that you may desire cannot be touched or beheld, and whatever you are able to touch will not be consciousness. And what is the use of embracing the meaningless? It is so strange that you do not realize the body of others to be in a state of unclean state, but it is indeed strange that you do not realize you yourself to be just equally unclean. Do you know that inside our body nothing very, very clean one? If you take the skin away from all the people and if everybody in the room, you'll be scared. Actually, it's quite gross and quite scary one. You see the burn victims, it's quite scary. Then inside the body, tell me which thing clean? Nothing. And it's like you don't brush teeth for 1 month. There are some nuns I know from Timor, right? He said, I never brushed teeth for 80 years from the very beginning. They never have bad breath. So they always stay in a nunnery. So they always keep pure, right? You cannot go impure one. You are always from pure to purity to purity to purity. Moving on. 57. Having forsaken the young lotus flower, unfold by beams of sunlight, free from cloud. Why, with a mind adhering to the unclean, do you take joy in the cage of fear? Since you do not touch your back is scarlet by fear, why do you touch your body which is a rose? If you are not attached to the unclean, why do you cooperate with others? Okay, this one read already. If you are not attached to the unclean, why cooperate others? Be derived from the fear and reproduced by seed. If you have no desire for the small dirty maggot which has come from fear, why do you desire body which is nature of many impurity and also produced from fear? Not only do you not despise the uncleanness yourself, but obsession of unfear, but you desire others. Even attractive things such as camphor, cooked rice and vegetable make the ground dirty and filthy, should be spat out after being put into the mouth. Although such uncleanness is obvious, but if I have doubt and should look at the unclean body, they have been disposed at the charnel ground. Although they understand that they will generate great fear from that which the skin is rent open, in any case they will again generate joy towards those themselves. The sense of those adorning the body are sandalwood and the like, not that of others. Why are you attached to others? Because of the scent or something else? I got one video, maybe I can share in the group. Right? I saw the people do the sky barrier one. I'm going to dig that one out. Right? Then you can see when they cut the body. Then you say your attachment on the body one day like that. You see you still attached or not? You say different. This one alive, different. But the mind is not in the body at all. What? Correct. So when you use logic, you cannot find the thing. No, the one alive, the body fresh. Die already, the body not fresh. So you have to reason when you. So this part of the thing at chapter 8, correct? To develop concentration, you have to renounce lust, desire. So Shantideva is telling that all the uncleanliness of the body to slowly let you meditate and to give up attachment. Since it has a natural power, since it has a natural power and good to be attached, Why? Isn't it good to be attached to a wife who crave for the meanest thing on the world, adorned with pleasant smell? However, any planet is sandalwood. How can it arise in the body I'm attached to because of the cell or something else? If the naked body in Indonesia is very frightening due to the long hair and nails and yellowish, foul-smelling teeth being coated with an odor of dirt, why do I clean it with effort, with cleaning weapon that cause me harm? Hence, this way is completely disturbed by insanity due to the effort of those who are confused about themselves. So when the holy being think of you, they think you're a little bit insane. These people are not very clever, like insane. So but when we look at them, we say they are more insane. But Milarepa look at us, they are very pitiful. But when you look at Milarepa, wow, very pitiful. Milarepa said no, because I have given up on whatever my trust in samsaric pleasure. I have given up my trust in samsaric pleasure because they cannot be trusted. If they can be trusted means every time when someone goes away, I take the thing, I should be happy again. No, it not work that way. Let's say you buy the most expensive George Jacobs and company. This company do watch one. They do Bukhari watch or whatever thing. One watch costs maybe like a lot of money one. So you try someone scold them, you can wear the watch, she happy or not? No one. So it cannot be trusted. You can breathe temporarily. And you wear this watch, go to the desert when no one say your watch nice, you say nice or not? It might be too heavy man to wear. So all the thing that we got trapped is our concept. What is nice, not nice, what is good, no good. We got trapped inside the concept. Till you see this concept is like a dream. There's nothing so big deal about a dream. You see ghosts in a dream, see nice thing, it's still a dream. That's just only say in initiation. Oh, it's a dream. Don't get less attached with it. Let it go. Dream is over already. You can't hold on to any dream right now. I got memory of dream. But it's over. So we are conceptually holding on to cling on. Why? The ego need to hold on to something to justify its existence. So once you're able to release, there's no ego. So how will I produce real inherent existent thought? Moving on. When my mind is despondent in the charnel ground, having been held by a skeleton, what joy in the charnel ground with the city filled with moving skeleton. In this way, the unclean is not found without paying a price. Although accomplishing their purpose is exalted and will be harmed in the hell delight. A child is unable to increase with wealth. So what will be happy and he's in the prime of life. When life is spent due to accumulating wealth and the like, having age and what's the use be sex be. Some lustful negative people wear themselves out by working all day and then return home, their exalted body like prostrate like corpse. Having had the suffering of affliction of long distance travel and been far away, although they long for women, they will not see them for entire year. Those who wish for benefit out of confusion even sell for the sake that, but they not attain what they are driven for. By the winds or other action, they lack purpose. Some sell their body and without power are exploited by others. Even when their wife give birth, the children fall at the foot of tree and in isolated places. Fools are deceived by desire. 77. Wishing for the livelihood, although afraid of losing their life, go to war thinking, I shall make a living and become slave for the sake of profit. Some lustful people, even they have their body cut. Some are impeded on the point of stake. Some are stabbed with dagger. Others are burned. Such things as they are sin. Due to the torment of collecting, guarding, and losing it, I should understand wealth to be infinite problem. Those who are distracted by the attachment to wealth have no opportunity to attain freedom from the suffering of cyclic existence. So if you attach to your money, correct, there's no enlightenment one. Shantideva said very clearly one. So Milarepa, after he achieved enlightenment, then he showed Paranirvana at a place called Tingri. So it was a place he's supposed to be at Tingri, a place called Chua. So he did not leave any body because the Dakini took his body. Milarepa said, I will not leave any body here for you, but I will go to the Pure Land. The Pure Land Akshabhya now, I will wait for you there. I shall wait for you there. Then before he go, he said that, then when his disciple Richumpa asked, you must leave something for us, so everything. Okay, I'll leave for you 1 lump of sugar and a small knife. This lump of sugar, wherever he says share it out to people, you cut the sugar will grow back again one. So that one like blessing for people. Another one, he got 1 piece of note. All the money I collected one is buried here. Then the students say, wow, Milarepa must be a lot of money here. Right? So they go to the exact part, open up, there was a note. You stupid idiot, you think I got money, go eat shit. Do you think I still got attachment? Quite funny. Milarepa even now passed away, you show that. So those people who practice, I got feeling they got a certain sense of joy, even how difficult they are, because they know that these are like a dream. You stupid idiot, you think I got money, go and eat shit. Just Melarapa is really amazing. Then he's like, a bit paiseh, right now. I get the money, what am I going to do, whatever thing. Melarapa never be any monastery. Nothing. He said, 不重要. He said, if I shall go there, by my practice, I will show you how to get enlightened. That is the sole purpose I am here. Absolutely very focused. Absolutely very focused. Absolutely very focused. So getting enlightenment, call for nothing short of absolute commitment. Nothing short of absolute commitment. So right now, obviously you pray, can I have all the external conditions? So now it's like, I'm quite confident you find your teacher, you strongly got karmic connection with you. And you got the external condition of all the resources, and also no war, then like no pandemic, no COVID. You know, COVID changed the life of many people. Many tour agencies closed shop. No, really, literally. The one I used to apply one closed shop already, UTC. When I have some, where's Kenny and Jane? They all work there, no more, finito already. So now they all work part-time better lah. I'll say sometimes, so this point here, I say that you are still attached to money, you can never get enlightened. So you see, we're not saying that you need a lot of money, but he said that the Buddha said, Shantideva said, may I give to the miserly. You can be very rich, but you can still be miserly. You can be very poor, you can be very generous. You give everything you have. Oh, it's quite different. So you can be poor, but you can be generous. You can be rich, but you can still be very miserly. So the Shantideva say, may the miserly find wealth. Miserly, not the poor. Sometimes you use the word, but the meaning is miserly. That means attached to the wealth. Moving on. Due to the torment of collecting, guarding, and losing, I should understand wealth to be an infinite problem. Those who are attached to their attachment to wealth have no opportunity to attain freedom from the suffering of cyclic existence. Desire people have many disadvantages such as this and little benefit. In the same way, ox and the light drawing courage, eat a few mouthfuls of grass. even the ox and the light can achieve this. Those who are painful by the action destroy the perfect leisure endowment, so difficult to find. For the sake of something little benefit, that are not so rare. What you have right now, the perfect human rebirth, is something very rare. 八下十满. A freedom 10 endowment. It's definitely more precious than earning maybe $1 million. You think that, but it can give you millions of good outcome in the previous life if you invest the timing that you have properly. So it's to generate, keep your vow, generate bodhicitta in a way. Live a pure life. Keep telling yourself, I'm a pure life. So actually you're enjoying a pure life right now, but you say, no, I must have this, then I enjoy pure life. No. The mere fact you are able to come here, able to have a sleep in a very decent, clean bed, no lice one. You know what? Big bucks or not? Welcome to India. 也是我们住那个1星级的饭店，你出来你会像黑豹，黄色的皮肤，一点一点红色的豹。It just happened in Dharamsala. We are coming down with my manager. So the flight got delayed. Everybody take off. My flight didn't take off. So we had to go back to Dharamsala, stay one night. So they want to stay in the nearest one. Okay lah, you say what, we follow lah. Go inside there. They got one lady go there, sleep for a while. Don't stay here. The bed got bugs. Then you sleep. Wow, still, kalang. The bugs slowly bite. 1, 2, 3. They bite from like that, go up one. This is called bed bugs. Oh, welcome. For us, we find very difficult. I must tell you, we are not used to it. So you see the monkey, why they, like that, because got lice or bugs inside the thing, right now. Like the dog, inside here they cannot scratch their head. Dog very difficult to scratch their head. Sometimes they try their best, but you got something called a pet, right? Got something rough, they like rub. I remember the cow got one thing, then you put a rub pad, right? While they're enjoying their favorite toy, go and rub. Better to have a rub pad or better than no itch? Definitely no itch. Actually, with desire, it's like having the itch there already, then rub. Best don't have desire, so you don't need to rub anything. No need to put any effort to it. So you have to work. 知足, I think that's the only thing that we can do. If you're with people, you eat very simple. After a while, you don't think about food very much. If you're in a very far away place, no one will resupply. Whatever you have is what you have. You start to think of, whatever I have is what I have, I just have to make do, right now. Just make do. So Milarepa, at a certain point of his practice, he said, every time I have no food, I have to go down back for food. Well, waste a lot of my time, about to get it, then I go down and get distracted. So he decided, I will not go down and back for food. I will eat whatever around here can eat one. So got nettles, those green leaf. So if you eat nettles, one day the hunter come and see me, He say, you there, got food now? He say, yeah, I got the green stuff. You want? He say, yeah. So then the hunters, make the green stuff for him. He said, you got salt? Yeah, nah, the green stuff. For salt, they put nettle. You got any other spice? No? Yeah, got green stuff. You only got one flavor. The hunter say, like that lah? How? But they got no choice, right now, because they got nothing to eat. The hunter cannot find anything, so they add the thing and they went down. So Milarepa said, so he made strong determination. That's why in 12 years he achieved full enlightenment, because he was able to give up attachment to flavor. Actually, it's possible lah. When I go up to the cave and no coffee, right, I didn't drink, right, after a while I don't miss it. After a while, maybe 1 month, depending on individual again, but usually about 30 days, you will be able to cultivate a new habit, new lifestyle. It's really possible one. It's really possible. Nothing say cannot one. We possible. 你没有逼，因为你没有被逼到那个情况了 right? You will not give up. 你被逼到那边哦 then no problem at all. No problem at all. 71. The object of desire was certainly not 7182. The object of desire was certainly discriminated as you fall into hell and light, and the hardship of exhaustion arise for the sake of not very great. If Buddhahood itself is achieved just 1 million of that difficulty, the desire has greater suffering than practitioner enlightenment, but there is no enlightenment. Having contemplated the suffering of hell and the light for the desires one, weapon, poison, fire, ravine and foe do not compare. Having this way of developed disillusion to the object of desire, I should generate joy for solitude within pacified forests devoid of dispute and affliction. So pacified forest, you should not have wild animal. If you got lions and tiger, 你一直 worry will the animal will ever come, right? It's quite difficult. Or the dog, every night you say that, then the wolf call, woo! Again, at Rowaling they got wolf. Wolf call, woo! Then they come in one pack one. You can hear dog is whoa, 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 whoa. Wolf is howl, very long one, very long howl. You can hear so the wolf kill a lot of the baby yak there. So Geshe Jinpa want to put electric thing and say, oh, in the first place you don't keep yak, when have this a problem, right? Because last time no choice, now you all can work, right? Really not necessarily must keep yak. That's my thinking. When you don't have this one, basically it's like got itch, you must do something to do the thing. If you don't keep, you don't have this problem. You don't have this problem. Moving on. The fortunate one at the joyful mention of the vast flat stone, cooled by the sandalwood moonlight, and by the stringing peaceful forest bliss, free from noise, think of what is to benefit others and stow there. 87. They dwell for a long as they wish in empty house at the foot of trees and in cave. Having abandoned the suffering of owning and guarding possession, they are carefree without concern, utilizing freedom without attachment, having no tie with anyone. Even lords have difficulty finding that which is enjoyment of happy contentment. Having through such way of this, though thought about the excellence of isolation, I should completely pacify conceptualization and meditate on bodhicitta. First of all, I should make effort to meditate upon the equality between self and others. I should protect all as I could do myself because of equal happiness and suffering. That means 我们首先要升起平等心，每个人跟我一样要离苦得乐这一点。91. Although there are many different divisions and aspects such as the hand, they are same in the being and entirely protect. Likewise, there are different migrating beings in the happiness and suffering. They are same wishing me to be happy. So they say in the example, right, if the right hand got cut, right, got burned, right, your left hand will hurt, got thing what. But right now, they are all joined, all one happiness. You cannot say right hand thing, right hand settle, because it's joined together. Join means the same motivation. I must help this hand. So you will help because you got You cannot say got no connection at all. So since everybody have been kind to us, everybody want happiness to one suffering, then it's only very correct that we offer help. Moving on, 92. My suffering does not cause any harm to the body or others, but it is my suffering due to adhering as I become unbearable. Likewise, the suffering of others do not befall me. Nevertheless, that suffering of mine due to adhering to the I will be harder to bear. I should dispel the suffering of others because it is suffering. It is like my own suffering, and should benefit others because they are sentient beings just like my body. When both I and others are similar in wishing to be happy, what's the difference between me? Why should I strive only for my happiness alone? Okay, 95, try in the market, try to think about this and try to come to some conclusion. Why is somebody's happiness got to do with your happiness? Because you don't make someone happy, you'll not be happy. That's why your happiness got something to do with other people being happy. Means you give people happiness. Then you create a dependent arising cause to be happy. So must go and think about how you come to the conclusion. 96. When both I and others are similar in not wishing to suffer, what's the difference between me and others? Why do I protect myself and not others? Objection, I do not protect them because they suffer and do not harm me. Respond, they protect myself during suffering, during it caused me no harm. The conceptual thinking that I shall experience that is wrong. The person who die thus is one and reborn is another. Whenever there is suffering, the itself must protect from that. The suffering of food is not that of the hand. Why should you protect from that? So you say, Shantideva is trying to say, you got hurt in the foot, your hand must protect, correct? Since you reason that their suffering is their suffering, my suffering is my suffering, is quite different. So the suffering of your hand, then your other part of hand should not go and help because using that logic. Moving on. That continuum and collection are the falsities such as rosary and army. The possessor of suffering does not exist. Who has control over it? The owner of suffering being non-existent, there is no distinction at all. Because it is suffering, I shall dispel it. Therefore, what's the point in that? Objection. Why should I observe the suffering at all? Respond. There is no ground for argument. If I avert it, I shall avert all. If not, I am just like the sentient being. 104. Objection. Since compassion will multiply severity greatly, why should I diligently develop response? If one to contemplate the suffering of migrating being, how should the suffering of compassion be more? But if by one suffering, much suffering should be destroyed, kind people should produce it for themselves and others. Thus, Suprachanda, although aware of the harm the king could cause him, did not prevent his own suffering, because he could eradicate the suffering of many. One who continues ephemeralized in this way, since he takes the joy in pacifying other suffering, will enter even the irrelentless house, just as the swan enter the pool. Just as were not the ocean of joy, if there had been a free, satisfy me, what is the use of design liberation? Due to that, although working for the welfare of others, there is no deceit or amazing, because of the joy in other welfare, unequivocally, there is no hope for ripening effect. Therefore, just as I protect myself from unpleasant things, however small, in the same way I should act towards others with a mind of protection and a compassionate mind. Although not my possession through familiarity, I come to regard the drop of sperm and blood other as I. So actually, you don't own your body. Your body came from your parents, but we say mine. So same thing, it's not yours. So same thing, got nothing to do with you. Same thing also, the other body, someone is suffering, you should help, because it's also not theirs, not yours also. It's not. So when you use the reason, this person is not mine, not me, so their suffering got not to do with me. So same thing, you should not care about yourself, because this body of yours is not yours also. It belongs to your parents. So when you think in terms of the logic, then you say, oh yeah. So at this point, this juncture, Shantideva is trying to let you see your attachment to this body create a lot of obstacle for concentration. That's why this chapter is about concentration. 13. 113. Having understood myself to be 40, to be ocean and excellent with respect to others, I shall cultivate complete discarding, cherishing myself, and ordering others. In the same way as the hand and so forth are example as the limbs of the body, likewise, why are embodied creatures not exerted as limbs of migrating beings? Through familiarization of I arise towards this body devoid of self. In similar way, why should I not be produced towards other sentient beings through this familiarization? So Shantideva said, if you familiarize I and my are all same thing, we want happiness to want suffering. If you better hold on to this point, it makes the whole thing very easy. They are same as me, human being. I'm only part of them. And I know the cause. If I help them, I will receive help. I make them happy, I will receive the cause of happiness. They all same as me. Look no further than this point, then become very easy for you. Even the person who's so difficult also want happiness and not suffering. Even the one happy one also want more happiness, do not want the slightest bit of suffering. Same as me. Then if I want to be happy, I need to create a cause of happiness. Then why not give to those people who are not as fortunate as me? If you understand this logic, it's one point, and you're able to grasp the flavor, yeah, same as me. If you go and meditate and think of all those people in the road, as later we go up to the stupa, all those people who walk, and some of the beggars who came here, in the night time very cold one, they got a thin piece of cloth. I come many years, they're more poor, they only got a thin piece of sari, they're freer looking, they sleep on the side edge of the road, you know. Then some of them froze to death. So Angel recently at Bihar, right, means this state, give blanket, right. So he tumpang lah, he tumpang some money, right. So once you tumpang, whatever 1,000 blanket or how many thousand blanket do, you got share, you rejoice. 我尽了一份力，对不对？我们说积少成多嘛。So it's like the group is like, so you can tell people it's very good. You can just put whatever amount. There's no stress in the thing. But because of that, we can help a lot of people. So I think this merit creation group is very good. So he will do everything lah. He will do whatever thing he got people call, he will try to give some. So you don't need to look for lobang. You just go inside there, your handphone got battery, make sure you press, and that's it. Moving on. Although I have an alpha or others in there, then I consider emotion not arise. This is hoping for a reason due to having fed myself. Therefore, just I protect myself from unpleasant, however, side. In the same way, I should protect myself, a mind of protection toward migrating with a compassionate mind. Hence out of his great compassionate one, the protector Avalokiteshvara even bless his name to dispel the fear of being Sama migrator. So even you say Namo Guan Si Yin Pusha, because this name has been blessed many times. And then this mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, all the Buddha raise hand, I will bless this mantra. All the Buddha raise hand, I will bless this mantra. That's why Om Mani Padme Hum also so blessed, because all the Buddha bless this mantra. And then all the Buddha say, they will all contain all my compassion. That's why you say Om Mani Padme Hum one time can collect so much merit, because it's been blessed by all the Buddha. But you say, oh, Sư Phụ, you may got special mantra, no? More than Om Mani Padme Hum. Say, 没有. Only one only. Okay, Om Mani Padme Hum is amazing. 119, do not. I shall not turn away from a difficulty, and by the power of formalizing in that way, I will become unhappy even with someone. When the name is heard, even frighten me, is not around. Can you imagine Chen Wei say their name, he say his name, people get blessed. People say your name, whoa, this person. Then you cock out, this person, oh, 不要讲他了. So you all should not say this type of thing anymore, understand? No? You say this type of thing, then you degrade yourself. You become same level as them. Well, that means you don't have the correct view. This person you meet here all the thing because you're karma. So you say, oh, bad dream, today bad dream. I got a mere bad dream. Wow, bad dream. How is it? Mere bad dream. But still affected by dream. At least it's dream not so real. You're one step nearer to be out. 师父，那个人很真耶，他骂我。Show me, where's the 人? Point. Here, backside no. Then how you point, you cannot find the people one. Then you say, but really still got people. Even you come to a conclusion, 还有一个人在那边的. Moving on, 120. Whoever wishes to quickly protect himself and others should practice the holy secret, the exchanging of self for others. Please mark 8120. 8120. 中奖号码. 8120. Try to remember this verse. Very important. Because of attachment to my body, even a small object of fear frightened me. Why should I not harbor as an enemy this body that gives rise to fear? Wishing for a procedure to elevate the sickness of hunger, thirst, and the light of body, I kill birds, fish, and bear, and ambush traveler to the road. For the sake of profit and honor, I kill even my father and mother, and operate the property of the three jewels. Thus I will burn in relentless torment. What wise man could desire, protect, venerate this body and not scorn it and regard this as an enemy? If I give them, what shall I enjoy? And thinking of my purpose is the way of gold. If I enjoyment, what shall I give to others? Such thinking of other purpose, the quality of God. So the ordinary thing, if I give to you, what have I have for enjoyment? Those who practice say, if I use for myself, what have I have to offer others? It's totally opposite. Ordinary being thing, if I give you, then I eat what? But the Bodhisattva thing, if I eat for myself, what can I have to offer the person? So they think of the person more important than oneself. 126. If for myself I cause harm to others, I shall fall into the hell and die. And if for the sake of others I cause harm to myself, I acquire all that is magnificent. That means if you, because of your thinking of others, you sacrifice yourself, go through some hardship, you feel some pain, people blame you. But what you're going to get is called magnificent, amazing result. 127. Desiring eminence for oneself means fame for oneself. I shall become of unfortunate migration, bad and stupid. If it shift to others, I shall acquire honor in good migration. You see, Shantideva keep on doing the pros of the thing and the cons of one thing, the advantage and the disadvantage. You have to familiar. We do well because we want to get advantage one. It's not wrong to get advantage with the correct purpose one. So this is how we are wired. We are wired. If both goods are the same thing or same quality, do you buy the most expensive one or buy the cheaper one? Of course you buy the cheaper one, right now, because it's more cost effective. Whatever joy in the world come from desiring others to be happy. Whatever suffering in the world all come from desiring myself to be happy. 129. Please write down somewhere so you can remember this verse. Pa Yao San Ling. What need to say about the childish work for the purpose, the muni work for the purpose of others? Look at the difference between these two. You get enlightened because you work for others. The childish only work for oneself. They continue to stay in samsara. 131. If I do not correctly exchange my happiness for the happiness of others, I shall not accomplish the state of Buddhahood. And even in cyclic existence, I have no happiness, let alone what is beyond this world, because of the servant or not doing work, and because of the master not giving pay. Even the purpose of this life will not be fulfilled. By rejecting the method established foreseeable and unforeseeable happiness, the happiness of success will be completely cast away. And because of inflicting suffering on others, the confused will take upon terrible suffering. If whatever harm, fear, and suffering in the world all arise from grasping yourself, then what's the use of the great goals to me? Why call great goals? Self-cherishing is a great goal because it don't exist. The self don't exist truly. That's why I call goals. Why call great? Because if from beginner's life you'll be under the control of the self-cherishing and self-grasping of an inherent existent I. It's like a goal is not there, but you grasp at it. Great because it's from beginner's life. So you realize that once you understand this point, then you can be truly free. Right now you are a little bit free, but because of habituation, you go back to your habit. You go back to your habit. Go back to your habit. So you must cultivate new habit now. New habit take how long to cultivate? 14 days. If you do for 1 month, you'll be pretty good at it. You'll be quite decent. You'll be quite good at it. You know that drive car, those people last time drive manual car, how many lessons you go? You go 30 lessons, meaning you quite cock out one. So, you go for 10 lessons, you'll be quite okay already. You know the gear one? This one don't know. This automatic. They press A, then they start driving on. But those people tong gear, you go, then you the balance the thing, then you go up slope, tong gear on, right? So to cultivate a habit takes some time. Even learning a car, quite big thing, right? If you put effort, the instructor pretty decent one. I remember when I learned my driving, my instructor liked to drink beer, you will give him 2 hours lesson now. We'll go to beach and drink beer for half an hour, drink beer and drive, Or see a cock out, Now I think of it. Unusual karma. You see, you say, 你可以了，我们去喝 beer 了。You say, okay lah. What you say lah. Since you're an instructor, right now. Moving on. By residing the 133, by residing the method established foreseeable and unforeseeable happiness, the happiness of success will be completely cast away. And because of inflicting suffering on others, the confused will take upon terrible suffering. If whatever harm, fear, and suffering in the world arise from cherishing, what's the use of the great goals to me? If I do not completely forsake it, I shall not be able to abandon suffering, just as men unable to avoid being burned, if I not cast away fire. If you hold on to fire, it will be burned. If you don't let go of the fire, you will continue burning. So you must understand what caused you to be burned. The fire. What is the fire? Self-cherishing, self-grasping. Therefore, in order to pacify the harm inflicted upon me, I shall pacify the suffering of others. I shall give myself up to others. I shall cherish them as I do. Okay, so at 1-3, now, at your level now, you know, understand now? You give all, right? Mentally, you give all. You have to do appropriately. You have to use wisdom. Like people ask you for money and they're going to take drugs and you're not going to give the thing up. You're not going to do that. You must understand the implication, what you're going to do. So you definitely can offer prayer, you do practice for them. Generate love and compassion for them. They are in this particular state of mind. I am under the ownership of others of this mind. You must certainly now accept for the purpose of sentiment. You will not think of anything else. I should not accomplish my purpose with this I and so forth under the ownership of others. I should not do anything with the I and so forth for the purpose that is contributed to them. Thus, sentiment should be taken as principle. Whatever I behold upon my body, I should appropriate for others and for the benefit of others. Taking someone inferior and so forth to be himself, and taking himself to be others, the Bodhisattva should meditate upon envy, competitiveness, and pride with a mind free of conceptualization. He is honored, but we are not. We have not found possession as he had. He is praised and we are despised. He is happy, but we suffer. We do the work while he abides in comfort. He is renowned and great in the world, and we are inferior. We go good quality. Sounds like in the office, correct? No? You do all the things, then someone get all the credit. Okay, now Shantideva, what thing? We have no good quality. What to do? All of us are endowed with good quality. There are those comparisons to whom is inferior, and there are those in comparison to whom we are supreme. The morality, view, and woes are not under our control, but due to the force of affliction, he must hear us in whatever way he is able, and willingly we must accept any harm involved. However, we are not his object of hearing. So why does he belittle us, and what are his good qualities? He has good quality. We know compassion for migrating beings who dwell in a mount of poisonous bad migration. Eternally, he is proud and of his good quality and wish to harm the wise. In order that we may surpass he who regard as equal to us, I shall definitely attain possession and honor for myself, even through dispute. By all means, we shall make clear to the entire world the good quality we have, and we shall not let anyone hear, and we shall not let anyone hear of any of his good quality. And I shall hide out. Also, we shall hide our part. We will be venerated, not him. We will find a great deal of possession, and we honor, not like him. For a long time, I shall look for pleasure, and being just made simple. He will become a laughing stock of all my great and be derided of them. It is said, this afflicted one is competing with us. How can I be equal to us in hearing wisdom, form, class, and wealth? Upon hearing the good quality that we make known to all, I shall thoroughly enjoy the delight of excitement, giving rise to goose pimple. Even to he has possession, if he's working for us, I will give him just enough to live on, and by force will take the rest. His comfort will decline, and shall involve him in the harm. For hundreds of lifetimes he had caused harm to me, mine, because of desiring to enact your own purpose, such as the wilderness. He had gone through over countless on, while giving only suffering. Therefore, I shall definitely engage myself in the purpose of others. Since the words of the Muni are infallible, I shall behold its good quality in the future, even in the past. So, at this point, until here, verse 156, right? It's talking about if you employ someone as your helper, right? You must give them enough food. You cannot torture them. If you torture them for many, many years, you're going to suffer the consequences of it. So it's very important to take care. That means you must pay them appropriately to the thing. I think most people come to Singapore, if they're Malaysian, I think maybe whatever. I think relative to their country, they will not be able to earn any much money like here, the opportunity. So you go there, you must try to treat them like human beings. Don't treat them like, first thing, they are human beings like us, got feeling one. Try to treat them as somebody to help to you in your house to do certain things, so you won't be so tired and focus on other things. So must treat them properly. So Shantideva say, all the happiness that you have gotten because that. Your house got happy maid, your house will be happy also. Correct? So it's like that. The helper. If in the past you have practiced this act, a situation similar to the happiness of fulfillment of Buddha could not have been possible. Therefore, just as I held as I, this drop of sperm and other, likewise with another other. Having thoroughly examined the purpose of you shall steal whatever appears on the bird and use it to benefit for others. I'm delighted by others. I say I'm high but they are low. I benefit others myself and not others. Why am I not jealous of myself? I must separate myself from happiness and involve others from this suffering of others. Why am I doing this? At the time I should examine my thought. Although others may have something wrong, I shall perform before my. Why should I do something that's slightly wrong? I shall openly admit to many people. By further describing the renown of others, I shall make it outshine my own. Just like the lowest of servants, I should employ myself for all purpose. I am naturally fault-ridden. I should not praise myself for a portion of incidental good quality. I shall never let even a few people know of the good quality, no matter how. In brief, may the harm that you have caused for others for the sake descend upon me and for the sake of sentient beings. I should not be aggressive, acting in brutal way. Instead, like a newly married bride, I should stay bashful, timid, and restrained. Thus, you should think and abide in this way, and not act so. If you transgress being under the control, you'll be subjugated. However, although having been abide, if your mind, you do not act in such a manner, and since all faults are based themselves in you, you were only destined to subjugation. That previously, when you could not overcome is indifferent, I see it, and now, wherever you go, I shall destroy all your arrogance. Even now, may I cast aside the intention thinking about my own welfare. Having sold you to others without becoming described, may I offer sustenance. If I become non-conscious, I will not give you all to living beings, and then it's certain that you will not deliver me to the garden of the hell. For ages you have delivered me like this, whereby I have suffered langly. Now recording all my grudges, I shall overcome your intention of self-purpose. So this is like self-talk. What caused the suffering is self-cherishing that caused all the harm, like it's talking to oneself. So you must know where is the real cause of all your suffering. 174. To whatever degree to take care of this body, to that degree I shall fall into the state of extreme anxiety. Having fallen in the way, if I desire, are unable to be fulfilled, even by everything upon this earth, where else will be able to fulfill desire of that? When I am able to fulfill them, and craving for object of desire, affliction and degeneration of attitude will arise. One will not know the exhaustion of success and not depending on anything. Therefore, I shall never allow an opportunity for the desire of the body to increase. Not holding to the attractive is a good possession. In the end, it will turn to dust. Unable to move, it propelled by another. What should I hold on to? This terrible, unclean form of self. Even when it's alive, better to be off dead. What is the use of this machine to me? How is it different from the clock of earth and the light? Alas, why do I not dispel this pride? Having accumulated suffering for no purpose because of ordinary body, what is the use of attachment and anger? For this thing is similar to the piece of wood. Whether I'm sustaining my body in this way, or whether it been eaten by vultures and the like, if I have no attachment or hatred, why then am I attached to? If it no anger when derived and no pleasure when praised, for what purpose am I wearing myself out like this? Opinion. Anyone who desires this body and I are friends. Since we desire our own body, why not find joy in others? Therefore, in order to benefit my greater, I shall give away this body without any attachment. Although it have many faults, I shall hold it like a worker too. So you should use your body just like a tool to help you carve out to get the job done. What is to get the job done? Get enlightened. That's the job. 184. 185. So enough of this childish behavior. I shall follow. When the Bodhisattva see us, right, they must think you are really childish. You are trying to build all the sandcastle. It's like in a dream. Collect all the wealth like in a dream. Do all the things they are not help for next life. You totally got distracted. So it's like in a dream. They call the childish means this. They view this life thing most important. Then they got no karma. So the childish also called pitiful. Because they did not know the thing they not created, then it's beholden for us to generate compassion on them. So enough of this childish behavior. I will follow in the footsteps of the skillful. Having recalled the advice concerning conscientiousness, I shall turn away from sleep and lethargy. That means do not sleep a lot. That means spend your time practicing. Just like the compassion of the son of the victor, I shall bear the rigor of what is appropriate. If I not make a constant effort day and night, when will my suffering ever come to an end? Therefore, in order to dispel the obscuration, I shall withdraw my mind from the wrong path and constantly place it in equipoise upon the correct object of observation. Push. Chapter 9, the perfection of wisdom. The meaning taught that all the branches for the purpose of wisdom. Therefore, those who desire to pacify suffering should generate this wisdom. So chapter 9, this whole chapter is dedicated for the perfection of wisdom. So they say the first 5 perceptions is all towards wisdom. So the teaching of the Buddha will directly tell you, point toward wisdom, converge at wisdom, or they will lead you to the wisdom. Because wisdom, realizing emptiness, how the ultimate truth, how things really exist, will free oneself from suffering from its very root. So without freeing oneself from suffering from the very root, having the experience, it's impossible to free other people. You can't. Just like you don't have, you cannot give to people. So right now we are sharing concept, right? So with His Holiness, when he gives this chapter, he emphasized a couple of key points. In this chapter itself, Shantideva at that time 还有很多外道，很多这边他跟外道辩经。So some of the things say, well, who is this Shravakas and all the things? His Holiness say, hey, I don't know about this thing, I can't comment. So we skip. Well, very good. So you skip. So those verses, especially the middle way school view, the Pasangika Madhyamaka. So this one, he go through all the Sravaka, the Nikagyana school, then the Vaibhashika school, then all the different school will debate with him. Then he finally go up to the final school, the Pasangika Madhyamaka school. So a lot of the things you read, right? So I need to know all this. Well, right now, we only need one, the final view. But to make the final view very comprehensive, very complete and perfect, you need to know from beginning. Why this view hold? Because you're able to see the object of negation very clearly. Oh, now you know why they are wrong. Oh, now I know why this is not complete. Because you can see the object of negation very clearly when you got the view. But let's say I give you all the textbook you read, right? You cannot make any clue. But Shantideva, all the commentary by Lama Tsongkhapa, they wrote the thing. So we know the final view. Okay, this is the correct one. So you're supposed to backtrack. So now we backtrack. It's not so difficult as you want to move on forward. 9.2. The concealer, convention, and ultimate are asserted to be the two truths. The ultimate is not object to this. It is said to be a concealer. With respect to them, the people are seen to be of two types, yogis and the ordinary folk. Amongst them, the ordinary people are damaged by the people who are yogi. Even yogis, due to the difference in their mind, are damaged by the successive higher one. Because emptiness is established by means of analogy that is both exerted, and for the sake of the result, one engaged without analysis. People see entity and consider them to be real, not like illusion. Therefore, here yogis and people debate. Although form and so forth are established by a direct perceiver, it is so renowned not by a valid cognizer. They are false. And just like unclean and so forth, they are renowned to be clean and so forth. For the sake of engaging mundane things, the protector taught entity in thusness, so they are not momentary. There is the contradiction even conventionally. There is not the fault in yogi conventionally that is seeing the thusness relative to mundane being. Otherwise, the definite understanding of woman as unclean will be damaged by the mundane being. Merit arises with respect to illusory victor. Just with respect to other entities, if the sentient are like illusion, then having died, how are they going to reborn? As long as those conditions are example, as long as this illusion will arise, why should sentient being be truly existent due to merely too long continuity? With regard to killing a being who is illusion and the like, there is no negativity because there is no mind. With regard to those who possess illusory mind, merit and negativity arise. Because the mantra and so forth lack the ability, mind or illusion does not occur. The illusion that arise from the various conditions are also varied. Nowhere is there a single condition that is able to generate, or if ultimate is nirvana and samsara is conventional in that case. Since even the Buddha could be circling, then he will use a Bodhisattva conduct if the conditions are not severe or the illusion are not avert. Since the conditions are severe, there will be no occurrence even conventionally. Even if the mistaken condition does not exist, then what to be observed as the illusion? If the illusion itself does not exist for you, then what will be observed at the time? They exist other than those. Those aspects are the mind itself. If the mind itself is an illusion, what could be seen by at that time? The protector of the world say, taught to the mind, mind does not see mind. Just as the blade of sword does not cut itself, mind is similar. Just like a butter lamp, perfectly illuminated and intended is itself. The butter lamp is not the object to be illuminated, because darkness is not obstructed by darkness. Because darkness is not obstructed by darkness. There is blue in the crystal, and the blueness does not rely on something. Likewise, some entities are seen in reliance on something other, and some are seen without relying. It's not the case that the blueness in which is blue is make itself internal nature by itself. A butter lamp illuminated is said that the consciousness know and is thrown to what that is called an awareness illuminate. The nature of a mind is something can illuminate itself. You don't need a prior cause. You cannot find a cause for the illumination. It's our nature. It's just like if you say fire hot. What causes the fire? It's fire. Fire is hot. Mind, clear and non-knowing. So it's our nature from beginner's time. So the earlier 20 paragraphs talk about how to establish this mind between the ordinary and the yogi. What differ? The yogi see things differently. The ordinary see things differently. The yogi don't see things like illusion. The ordinary see things existing from his own side. Grasp. And out of the grasping they act, based on the grasping they act. Then they suffer. Ignorant means grasping at the truly inherent thing. Out of ignorance, you produce samsara. 21. A butter lamp illuminate. What is said to consciousness know? What is know is said to be awareness illuminate. 22. If that is not seen by any, whether that illuminated or does not illuminate, it's like the graceness of the daughter of the barren woman. It's meaningless even to express it. So when you realize that you don't exist, it's like a barren woman, a daughter of a barren woman. This woman cannot give birth. What are you talking about? This barren woman daughter got this beauty and one thing. No. If you establish you don't exist inherently, how can whatever from your mind you experience exist inherently? No. There isn't. That's why in the Heart Sutra they say, first establish form is empty. You. The emptiness of selflessness first, then the emptiness of phenomena, because it's very easy to establish. In the form, you can't find yourself. In the feeling, you can't find yourself. In the discrimination, you can't find yourself. In the conventional factor, you can't find anything existing inherently. In the consciousness, you can't find. Consciousness is empty, emptiness is consciousness. Consciousness not other than emptiness, emptiness is also not other than consciousness. So when you say consciousness, there's an abiding, arising of that thought, that flavor, abiding, ceasing. For every moment, you can break down into smaller arising, abiding, ceasing moment. So you cannot pinpoint to something that exists from its own side under analysis. Without analysis, obviously right now is 5:40. Those stomach very good one, maybe 一点点饿了，我都师父肚子饿了，我没有吃 tea break. 4 o'clock never eat cake. Or just now they show you, give you cake. They give you cake is call you buy cake one, understand not? I remember when we do our training, right? Then we got those are 24-hour operation. So sometimes they'll serve night snack. Got first night snack, second night snack. Any training pass 11 p.m. will have second night snack. Then some of the people who work inside there, I say, hey, today got cake. My cake. 食cake心，食包邊，食 cake 唔係食 cake 啊，食咗 cake 心。22. If not seen by others, the illuminate does not illuminate. Is it the graciousness of daughter of barren woman? Its meaning is even hard. So if you are able to establish you don't exist truly, then what you see cannot exist truly. Because barren woman cannot give birth. What are you talking about the quality or all the rest of the thing? So that's why Buddha said, you follow this train of thought, you will have some flavor. We are not saying you don't exist. We are saying you don't exist truly. The way you think now, based on the ordinary mind, not affected by tenets, not affected by philosophy, not affected by the teaching of the Buddha who reveal the final truth. Not affected one. So you're affected a little bit. Okay, Sifu, what you say because you Sifu, you know. No, you don't work that way one. Faith alone will not bring you to the end. You must analyze. 师父讲的，他说这个人不会生孩子，对不对？但是他说这个孩子有什么 quality 啊，要毕业要做什么东西啊，根本就空口说白话，都没有儿子，都不会生什么 what dream for the kid. Don't have one. Don't have. So all the quality you think the person have is like the child, but you cannot give birth one. Where got this quality? Don't have. So you're able to establish. Oh, now thinking. So you're supposed to do what? You got less doubt in yourself. You start to have less doubt, a little bit less. Not say totally no, less. You say, probably correct lah. Probably I cannot. First thing that you say you're improving, probably I cannot establish now. I will work hard to establish the thing. At least I got you do maths question, you go and look at the answer, you work backwards. So same thing, now is that you got the answer already, you work backwards. Wow, the answer is like that, they cannot be wrong one. First you must believe they are not wrong. But you say, maybe I'm more clever than them, than Nagarjuna, Shantideva, I'm more clever. Then totally different thing. But you think they are correct, then you work backwards. They say like that, means then I better follow, then I'll be guided. So first thing that I like to say, you start to improve. You say that some sign is like your doubt is positive doubt than negative doubt. I don't know, but should have lah. But I can't establish by experience. But in the book they did say. But this book even I say like that, it's quite cryptic, correct not? 师父越讲越 blur， 你一念我只是要声音有声音出来。25. Seeing, hearing, knowing, and not reputed. What is the cause of suffering? The conception of this truly existent that is to be averted. 925. Last time news is 925, correct? I don't see news. Now we all 手機看 prime time, correct? 9點新聞對不對？有9點新聞、8點新聞、10點新聞 correct? I think of this they got prime time slot to everybody will watch one. So our Zoom is prime time slot 9 p.m. 926. Illusions are not other than the mind. They are yet considered to be not other. If they are entity, how could they not be other? You say they are not other. They could not exist as entity. 27. Just as the illusion not truly existent but are object of viewing, likewise are the viewer. Cyclically existent have no support entity other than what it could be less like a space. Since non-entity depend on entity, how could they have function? Your mind could be alone without companion. If the mind were free from apprehension, what would be like the Tathagata? If so, what excellent would it be in considering mind only? Even if you know them to be illusion, how will it be afflict to be averted? Even when the very creator illusory will not realize it, he could produce attachment. The creator have not abandoned the latency of the affliction with respect to the knower object. Therefore, when he sees his latency emptiness are awake. Through the cultivation of latency of emptiness, the latency means imprint. The latency of entity will be abandoned, and through familiarity with nothing whatsoever exists. Later on, that too will be abandoned. What too will be abandoned means conceptually. Even that concept you say will be abandoned, will also be abandoned. Oh, that everything real, not there, but the thing that don't exist is real. You hold on the thing that don't exist is so real. They put 落断边. So this is important to understand this point. Moving on, 935. When either entity, non-entity abide in the mind, since there's no other aspect of the time, the object of observation and elaboration of outer perception, just as the wish-fulfilling jewel, wish-granting tree, completely fulfill hope, likewise through the training of the force of the prayer, the exalted body of the victors appear. For example, having accomplished the Garuda shrine, he passed away, yet it's true he passed away for a long time, it still pacifies poison in the light. Likewise, the shrine of the victor is also accomplished in accordance to the deeds of enlightenment, and though the Bodhisattva extract nirvana, he enact all welfare. How will the possession of result come about? By making offering to just one without mind, because it's explained before, abiding and having attained nirvana are similar. Neither conventionally and or in thusness is it super, thus is the result as is taught in the scripture. For example, it is just as the result with respect to truly existent Buddha. By seeing the truth, one will be free. What's the use of seeing emptiness? It's because it's taught in the scripture that without this path, there's no enlightenment. First, you must have a conceptual understanding, then you go beyond the concept. Earlier, I used the example of a glass, so you see me directly, or you see the thing, the truth directly without reasoning. First, you establish the thing with reasoning. Like a mountain, someone tell you, if you see smoke, means got fire. So you're on the river side of the mountain, but you see smoke. You see a clear, correct sign, a clear, correct, determinative sign. So you're called a determinative knower. Then you say, see sign, correct sign means got fire. But you didn't see fire yet. Then you go to inferential. That means you say, if I see the thing, this must be correct because I saw fire below at where I am, it produced smoke. Then to have a direct perceiving consciousness, you see direct, it means you climb up the mountain and see, wow, fire. So you establish for yourself without reasoning. So that's called non-conceptual. You directly see the fire already. You don't need see through smoke to know there's fire. You directly see fire. That is called non-conceptual. You directly see the thing. Moving on. Either conventional or thusness is suitable, there is result is taught. For example, there's a result with respect to the truly existent. By seeing the true, one will be free. What's the use of seeing enlightenment? Because it's taught the scripture, without the path there's no enlightenment. If the Mahayana is not established, how could your own scripture established? Because these are established for both of us. Initially, they are not established for you. Your conviction is due to whatever condition, they're identical for the Mahayana. If someone were true due to the accepting of other, then the better and the rest will be true. Because the Mahayana is disputed, because it's disputed with the Trikar regarding the scripture, and between you and I, you should discard them. It's just like everybody also got they say, my God say, then you say, Buddha say. If someone say means true, correct, that means it's not valid. You cannot argue that way one. Oh, this one better because my teacher say, my teacher also say, my better. Then you say, so your teacher say become a cause for the thing to be true? No what? So you use logic, straight away you understand cannot be someone say means true what? That's why Buddha say, don't check what I tell you, check the content inside there. You establish it with reasoning. Then you arrive at something more substantial, more stable, that it can be analyzed, because through analysis. Moving on. While the root of the teaching is a fully ordained monk, even those fully ordained monks themselves abide with difficulty. The nirvana of the soul and mind together, observation abide also with difficulty. If due to having exalted, abandoned the affliction, they will be free. If follow as soon as whatever happened, they become co-destroyer. Although to devoid of affliction, the positive actions are seen in those. It definitely says that it is not just temporal or having no craving or appropriation. It's through craving. Although the craving is not afflicted, it's through the confusion. Why would there be not the afflicted and the unafflicted? Due to the condition of feeling that's craving, feeling exists even in them. A mind that is together with observation abide in some. So you have a feeling without analysis, there's a nice feeling. Now we're feeling a little bit warm, right? There's a feeling, but you analyze. Feeling where? You got feeling like whole body. Tell me which part? You cannot establish because analysis. So under analysis, but there's a feeling that is a real feeling, more real than what it's supposed to be. We add on what? We add on inherently. Real feeling. 真的 promise you double the thing. 真的 要去哦，你 promise me 的 ，promise again, promise one more time， 真的有 ，you promise yourself there's a 真正的 feeling. No, don't have. You search if they got the 真正 feeling, you check where. The more you find, must find out there. This spot here. No, the more you find, you can't find. Means your belief is not substantiated by reasoning. Your belief is not substantiated by belief. Your belief is just emotional. Karmic imprint, habitual imprint. It's not substantiated by reasoning. So things that are substantiated by reasoning are more stable, emotional. You know, you go and talk to people emotional one. Sometimes you see the psychiatrist, the real emotional go and talk one. Psychiatrists believe everything they say is real. No man, the psychiatrist 不是笨，对不对？ Oh, I know how you feel. Because every minute they talk, they get money, correct? 1 hour. So when Buddha say, Buddha is the best psychology, right? You must use the Buddha psychology that can work. But so all our emotions are because we do not able to hold on to the thing. Okay, talk one more verse and that 9:50, correct? We stop. Then you go for dinner already. Having ceased in mind that separate from emptiness, they will produce one way. And in the case of absorption without discrimination, therefore one should meditate on emptiness. So now they talk about the reason must meditate on emptiness. If any speech engaged in the sutra set exerted spoken by Buddha, why should exert them regarding most of minor, since they are similar to your sutra? If it's due to not being realized, all become forte, and it's due to one sutra being similar, why they're not spoken by the Buddha. Okay, we stop here. I see you got how many more verses? 80, 90. 167. So I got 117 verse. Okay, we stop here. We do a short mandala. Saji bugi joji mejo dram rila linji ni de gembadi sangge shindu ni de buwagi jogunam la chin la jobarasho. Edam Guru Rana Mandala Kamniyatayami. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of a Guru Buddha, that I be able to liberate all sentient beings from all their suffering. May the precious Buddhi mind, though your born arise and grow, may their born have no decline but increase forevermore. The topic of emptiness is something most difficult topic to understand. So right now, if you don't understand what I say, can't remember, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly correct. I don't say correct, perfectly normal. So if you read 20, 30 times, right, you will get some flavor for that. Okay, good. So now you go for your dinner. 7 o'clock, we shut outside the thing and we walk out to the bus itself. Okay? 好，谢谢。